My name is Platt Boyd. I'm the founder and CEO of Branch Technology. So we first were interested in Chattanooga through GigTank. In 2014, it was the first 3D printing business accelerator in the nation, and I was like, this is the perfect environment. And it's not in New York, and it's not in Silicon Valley, it's in the beautiful place of Chattanooga. So when we moved into the BDC, we had 2 employees. We had one other that was going to come on board when we moved here to Chattanooga, and then we ended up debuting the company with 4 employees. That was in 2015. At the BDC, we produced the world's largest 3D printed pavilions in 2016, the largest 3D printed spanning structure in the world in 2018. We did a NASA competition and won that while we were still there. And now some of the things that we've done since we've graduated out of the BDC is we produced the first 3D printed GFRC facade in the world on TVFCU, and that was the world's first commercial building enclosure that was 3D printed. Since then, we've raised over $20 million. We've accomplished over $10 million in contracted work for different agencies or different clients over the years, and grown from 4 people to 45 people where we are now. And our current location is 50,000 square feet and includes 14 printing robots, 2 milling robots, and an R&D bot. And actually we're looking at our new location, which will be a 200 to 400,000 square foot facility in the next 2 years. Right now, we have a second contract with NASA, collaborating with Stanford on material science and fostering partners on the design vocabulary. And the goal of this is to use in situ materials on the moon to 3D print a moon facility. It's a long project. 5 years from now, they want to send a machine to the moon. 15 years from now, they want to build a habitat on the moon. But what we're doing is we've proven out the material science, it works. It's stronger than concrete and is using a lunar regolith and a protein binder to make concrete strength materials to construct facilities on the moon. So the BDC is important in a community because it spawns and fosters new business, and that's the lifeblood of a community. It really is something that if you have one huge business that comes into town every 5 years that might be 1,000 jobs, that's awesome. But probably a more likely scenario is that you spawn 100 to 200 businesses that grow from 2 people to 200 people. And then that's a much larger multiplier than the one business that everybody thinks about. That's really what Chattanooga is great at. It's a hub for logistics. It's also a hub for manufacturing. And so we've interacted with a number of different other startups, and it's good to see the maturation of that ecosystem, where there's some later stage companies that are growing really amazingly. And it's wonderful to see that ecosystem start and then kind of foment and then begin to grow and mature.